great steel watches. Bloody hate them. No matter what the math says.
Maybe there's a reason for that weird feeling.
So you believe me then?
Stranger things have happened in Baldur's Gate is all I'm saying.
No admission to the upper city until further
Think I
notice.
made the right decision not to
Residents
stay
may
long.
queue up and wait.
The brain. It's here. Stay away from the gate.
What are you gonna miss the most?
About what?
Listen to me. If you go any further, the brain will dominate us. We are not
Being
ready.
able to afford
We should heed the
Probably.
Emperor's warning. Passing the gate could be the death of us.
You do realise what you're signing up for, don't you?
Surrender.
Can't you feel it?
Just like you. Feeling all the grim. Just the sort you'll deal with.
Safest place in the city, too.
You will be.
It was so clever for your grandparents to go there. Quite a big house built into a child. It's out of water.
I shall be dealt with every day.
That might be worth a look.
My friend dared me to come here alone for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am. Huh. Come on then, mate. Who would want me dead? Oh, shit. You're serious. I can see it in your eyes. I've got... shit! I've got a tab to settle. Shit!
Good enough for a buccaneer. It's good enough for me.
Not too down market of an establishment for you, I hope,
We've
Gary.
got rules and they will be
Not
followed.
at all. Why? Some of the finest artists and musicians began their career amidst stale beer and sticky floors. Oh, there is poetry to be found in even the dingiest of holes.
Ooh, remind me not to attend any poetry recitals with you.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly has sank you. Got it? Good. Welcome to the Blushing Mermaid. If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else? If you must. Enjoy the blood. Quite ready for you.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Bloody hells. Why is everyone so loud? Can't the captain get some peace? Hungover, too bright. Go away. Oh, there's drinks aplenty at the bar. Anything else? Well, those days are behind me. Even for one as fine-looking as yourself. You're standing in it, smart-ass. Or her innards, at least. She may not sit on water no more, but she'll always be my ship.
And the first round.
I could close the maid early, but then the bosun would be grumpy.
Oh, Cap, my fearsome Cap, the witch queen favours thee.
Oh, finally. If you're some big fan of Duke Gortash, turn your ass around and walk. Preferably straight into the harbour waters.
Do this, bro. Word of advice, don't open a tab here. I didn't pay for 16 months, and suddenly it's work off your debt or lose a limb. Not a bit of reason on them.
The witch queen favours thee.
At the ready.
What to do?
Captain Grizzly, fierce is she.
Ruled the Sorcoast man, he sees.
And the bosun would be grumpy.
The waves rose up, the bitch queen roared. The blushing maid it comes.
The captain is gonna belt the heads off these lads if they keep singing. Stick around. It's gonna be quite the show.
This ale is worse than most. They're out of this
Bloody hells. Why is everyone so loud?
I swear, all of this for a booze tab. Only a couple of hundred.
Plenty of knowledge to be found in these books and scrolls, friend. That will stand to you long after the spent gold is forgotten. There's nothing quite like delving through some old parchments, is there? I wish I could bottle that smell and wear it.
Bet I can crack that open.
When you
back to the counting house. What were you thinking?
This is the private abode of Alexander Rainforest. Friends make appointments. Clients
Not for
respect
communal.
office hours.
Those noises coming from the old right there.
Louder than foxes.
Hello, hello. Ooh, are you the new cheese dropper? I do hope so. I'm almost down to the last crumbs. Alexander was his name. He dropped all manner of morsels, but the cheeses were the best until the Red Man visited. A person who drops cheese, which I eat. A dwarf, all dressed in red. He smiled and held Alexander close, and then Alexander was shouting and struggling, and soon he was all dressed in red as well. So many red morsels fell out of Alexander. They tasted like salt and rust. Very good, even better than cheese. A way to make more people red and to spill their tasty morsels. Go away now. Your delicious scent makes me crave your morsels, but it would be rude to bite you.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
He was short, dressed in red.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Murdered, obviously. Investigating odd records. Tombstone. Shop. No owner. Decades now.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions. Not for communal.
That might be worth a look. This is a ritual killing.
You're up there.
And the
Plant your feet
murderer
with
wanted
care.
it found. A foot smeared with paint, among other things. This must belong to Dribbles.
Not to trip headlong through it, yes?
Open up. Be wary. This place is trapped. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Trap.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. They believe you. Keeping Baldurians fed since 1479 DR.
Best victuals and cures in the lower city guaranteed. What'll it be?
Anything else?
Did you see that? Incredible. Fire in the... Oh, my silk. What are the chances it's you? Forgive the mess. Your blood is far more volatile than I'd anticipated. It's a breakthrough in the sanguine arts, the likes of which the world has never seen. The Grand Matriarch will have no choice but to restore House Oblodra after I present her with my research. But listen to me, rabbiting on about myself when I have you, the prize bleeder, on my very doorstep. If you'd come inside, we could discuss something far more exciting than drow politics. Not if you lead me first.
Crimson Drafts.
What's that?
Your thievery has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully. You may have talked.
It's not that.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Gods, what a mess.
Half the new recruits will be in the same way.
Ah, a cozy little spot, isn't it? These four walls have witnessed greater alchemical triumphs than the keep of Erngath Durand. And now that you're here, the crown jewel of my research is soon to be faceted. All you have to do is drink Formula Gruner. When you first entered this home, you saw the incredible latent power within your blood exposed in all its nuances. Formula Gruner will unleash that power within you. Risky, but, safe.
Do you drink everything any petty mixer places in your hand? You must have a most colorful chamber pot.
Well, yes. Formulae Arcu through Fruac were spectacular failures. But Gruner is different. Believe me. Oh, marvelous. I've never been so excited for anything in all my days. Just stand over there, far over there, and drink up.
Don't you worry about that, Freshy. Soon you'll have a handsome new uniform, coin in your pocket, and the pick of the finest strange the city's got to offer. And the first round can be on you.
Bit of a squeeze.
Oh, not even mention drink.
They didn't bring much with them, of course. Not so much as a rattle for the babe.
New to the city, are you? Don't worry. It's not as scary as it seems.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Be wary. This place is trapped. Trap. Be cautious. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Watch how you go. There's a trap. There's a trap.
He has twice the kills you did at that age. He knows the 7 major arteries, the blind spots, everything. That mind flayer is done for. Forgive me, I was speaking to myself. A habit solitude has encouraged. Galbraith Stredivas, mind flayer hunter. My son is tracking one of the beasts as we speak. You don't know my boy. He's twice the hunter I am and the best son a man could ask for. I'd be by his side, but an illithid trap left me retired. Permanently. My son has taken up the mantle. He fights tooth and nail every single day. I only pray it's enough. That I've done enough. It is rare to meet someone who doesn't fear mind flayers. You remind me of an old friend. A hero of his time. Here. He gifted me this. Call it thanks for setting me at ease. They won't win, you know. The mind flayers. Not with my son fighting the good fight. And you.
Lost in thought.
Looking ahead.
Oh, come on! When is it my turn?
Perhaps Lord Gortash will revive that grand.
Downstairs, the glitter gala. Upstairs, the chromatic scale.
Drab attire, lackluster skin. My darling, you need my gems. They'll brighten even a ghoul like yourself. Or, if you are the practical sort, I also stock enchanted stones. They're almost as magical as myself. A skeleton would be more accurate. You have good bones, darling. You just need decoration, and you're in the right place. Remember, a life without glitter is no life at all. Take care now.
A customer. Come, Docha. You look like someone who knows their way around a lute. Or perhaps you enjoy the drums. Flute? No. Lyre. Oh. Well, no matter. My instruments make the most splendid of gifts. I'm sure you'll find something for even the most contrary of bards. Thank you for coming to my little shop. I hope you have a wondrous day.
Right tool will do the trick.
Keep your hand. How's everyone?
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Baldur.
Oi!
stop a moment.
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family.
We'd hear her knees crack under. Enough.
Oh, Maller's mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home. She always brings the smartest people home, too.
Enough, Ryan. I taught you better manners than that.
No, you didn't.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
If you are trying to help me, please stop.
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult, which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed? Oh, the one stern parent is quite enough, thank you very much.
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old, after all.
So old. She can stay, but only if she brought home presents.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Yes? I have given you much reason to think that Harper's hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, they had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice? Well, if fool I be, then at least I'm in good company. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryan turn her ire on us both.
A natural impulse to try and shield one's loved ones from danger, especially when you feel a moral compunction to run headfirst towards it. I suspect any child of Jaheira's will share her self-destructive sense of justice, but at least her words give them pause for thought.
Jaheira's adept at keeping secrets, and for good reason. She was wise to try and keep her family safe. I just wish I could have done the same.
I'll come down soon. Need you to be sorry.
Don't tell Mother.
That's curious.
Coming along nicely there, Floki. Good, strong roots. I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, Mother dear.
If I am a general, then I can set you scrubbing latrines. Yes?
Oh, save your fangs for someone who thinks you might actually use them. I've only ever seen her truly angry once. We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jaheira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief. Well, they were wrong. Look, not dead. I just had a few adventures. Like, No, Cub. She does not mean me. Now, Cub, solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait here. I was keeping this safe.
My Harper pin. Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
Harper pin opens more doors than most. Come down to my study and see if you can figure it out.
My friend with the long ones.
What's that?
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court? Ugh! A ruffian has breached the manor. I shall have the girl at the door beaten, her hair pulled.
Jessim discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryon curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
Those leaves are a little darker than Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trimmed you. I'll tend the sanctuary till the real druid is ready to return. Make sure that happens, eh? I'm still just an apprentice. Coming along nicely there, Floki. Good, strong roots.
Just guzzling the water recently. Save some for the others, all right?
You don't need to watch the door, you know. No one's getting in that we don't want to.
They don't need to get past the door. They could just board it up and burn the place.
True, I suppose. But you have something out there that you didn't in your last house.
Fig.
Fig.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green. Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trimmed you.
Have no fear. The traps aren't meant for you. But, better to stick close, eh?
A glowing orb. But its purpose is unclear.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
The orb casts glyphs, familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment.
Redirect your not-so-friendly fire.
The orb casts glyphs, familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment. Glyphs, familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment. The orb casts glyphs, familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment.
The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
All right. What now?
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I'm training new ones.
The work is never done.
Archdruid.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me. Scratchings. Of no account.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Always at your side.
work to be done.
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what? A fair point. Though I'll leave the herb lore to Jord. I was always better at breaking bones than mending them.
I remember. The very reason Jord had so many patients to hone his craft on.
If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers among the cult. Be on your guard.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
Commander!
Spare me your salutes, little traitor. You walked me right into that ambush.
Sorry, Commander. You are my commander, but Jord promised me pies.
Huh. I can't fault your priorities. You'll look after them for me?
Can I have a real sword?
No.
Fine.
That's out of line. The Lodge, meeting house of the Society of Brilliance.
My orders don't admit any exceptions.
About the next one when it comes.
You know, if you just look the other way for a minute.
A good day to you, madam. I apologize, but Lady Janeth is not currently welcoming visitors. If you are here with regards to her recent marriage, you may leave any gifts or warm wishes with me, and I will ensure she receives them.
Curse your luck!
Forgive me. As you can hear, Lady Janeth is indisposed at present. Please come back another time. I assure you, absolutely nothing untoward is happening inside. Lady Janeth wishes for some time alone with her new spouse and has sent her staff on holiday accordingly. In ordinary circumstances, I'd appreciate her generosity more fully, but, well, I prefer to be here for when she changes her mind. Were you to try and enter, there'd be nothing I could do to stop you. After all, I am on holiday. Do as you wish.
On my way.
Still breathing, despite everything. I'll strike you down. Maybe it will bring us closer.
You have my attention.
Stalking.
Still breathing, despite everything.
On my way.
I'm ready. On my way. Never a dull moment. What's that? Might be useful. Anything of use?
Oscar, if you're still in there, listen to my voice. This is not you. Please let me help you.
All I hear is the grunting of a swine. Come closer so I can rip out your filthy tongue.
Stop this. I love you, Oscar. And I know you love me.
It's your gold I love, hogwife. But all the riches in Faerun would not be enough to make a life with you worth living.
Oh, gods aid me. He does not mean the things he says. You! Help subdue him, but be gentle. He's not to blame. Try me. Now, not that I'm ungrateful for your help, but... Wait. Your face is familiar to me. Yes, I've seen it before in Oscar's sketches. You're the one who saved him from the Zentarim. I imagine this must be quite a shock. Hardly the Oscar you remember. Not long after the wedding, he lost his appetite, fell into dark moods. He started to avoid my company entirely. Artistic temperament, I thought, but it worsened. He became violent. Called me some rather imaginative names. I hesitate to say it. Something unnatural has taken hold of him. Oscar has been possessed. I used to be. Now I'm his wife. We married not a 10-day ago. Things have changed rather a lot since then. I can't come within arm's reach without him trying to strangle me. And he calls me such vile things. It hates everyone, but it loathes me. It's not him. I know he would never hurt me. And I promised I would let no harm come to him. As you can see, I've already failed. It's obvious he needs more help than I can give. Please, you saved him once. You must find a way to cure him. Oscar's behavior began to change shortly after the wedding. He became withdrawn, working obsessively up in his atelier. I tried to take him some food, but I couldn't cross the threshold. It was as though the house itself didn't want me up there. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't want anyone going up there. I swear it's in the walls, watching.
Not for communal.
first in my heart. Have to keep going. Going.
I'll smear your flesh on this canvas.
This is a colossal waste.
I'll smear your flesh on this.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
I have a lot on my mind.
Portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread.
Is it the earth beneath that crunches, or the bones within?
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. Why is the woman smiling?
I need a supply of undead warriors. I'll know where to find them.
Help me up!
That helped.
No time to rest?
Maybe a few dead cats.
That's curious.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself?
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door, an entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open. The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Mystic carrion awaits. Get away! Away!
This is the easy part.
to move.
Than meets the eye.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Still alright. So that's progress. Don't waste a step.
Charmed, I'm sure. It shall be done.
Now what might you be hiding?
Watch your elders and learn. Always another step to go.
Let's get going. Very well.
Salutations.
Onward. Ever onward.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
Better stop gazing at myself before someone accuses me of vanity. Better stop gazing at myself before someone accuses me of vanity.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
What's that?
Yeah, it was ripe with magic.
My cousin saw a real ghost snap someone.
Non-fitting.
They got back.
Well, I'm very glad they got better.
Hush! Too much cacophonous chattering will scare away our quarrel.
We wouldn't want to do that, would we?
How about I buy the fight? Please, throw a few coins. Please, sir. Thank you. Oh, please.
The right tools for the wrong trade.
Something over there.
Could be useful.
Left, right. Down the stairs.
Here's the steel watch when you need 'em.
Can't give up now.
Set into the mansion, the door. You sense it wait. The door shut.
Stick carrier awaits.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. I sent you to like to wander the boundaries between life and death. You have read the necromancy of Thay. Tell me, what brings one of such power into the presence of Mr. Carrion? The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra. My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me. Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrumbo's body to me. Then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper. It's quite simple. He resented having to work for a living. The undead can be rather lazy in that regard. He was always a simple, contented creature, a beggar to the bone. Perhaps he has forgotten how ungenerous the world can be, or simply prefers to live in the gutter. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrumbo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them. Then the torch of revocation is yours to use. Use it to destroy the painting of his self-destructive lover, and her spirit will be forced to vacate his body. I hope he is grateful for the price you paid to help him. Generosity like yours should never go unrewarded. Come closer, spirits. If you are unwilling to help me, then I fear we have nothing more to discuss. Naturally, a few choice items for those seeking contact with the ethereal planes. Feel free to
Do not fight to disobey. You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed. You have done well. You are released. For now. Come closer, spirits. I have need of you.
Do not fight to disobey. You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed. You
Square edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys. Gorgash has got to be paying them out.
I told you already. This spot's taken. Mystic. Carrion. You're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me. You've met him. How can you need more justification than that? He murdered me. Murdered my friends. Snatched us right up from the dockside and made us these things. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed. If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know. I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean.
Moving ahead.
Coins to feed my son. He's sick and likely to die.
Some help you are. Where's
Oh,
the
please.
steel watch when you need it?
Today's news, tomorrow's history. If I go buy the biggest firework they have, would you throw it at a steel watcher?
You don't have the pocket money for that. Maybe a
Bless
little.
these roots.
So what exactly did you see?
I don't really know.
feeling better. Wonder what's past this. That smell. These corpses aren't the freshest. That's curious. A secret lair in the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there? What's inside? Not a chance I'll fit in there. That might be worth a look. Nothing but dirt.
The majestic shark. Relentless, aggressive, and unfortunately delicious. This one's days of predation are now over.
Yes? The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual or it describes one at least. Practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. It is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things in all my travels. Trust me. If you wish. It's, possible I was a little too quick to judge. A little too caught up in ceremony. It is a ritual, or it describes one at least. Practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. It is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things in all my travels. Trust me.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Go ahead.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please. Please, kind sir. Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please. Brand new. Only in the Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself? It ain't safe.
What do you want me to do? Arrest a smell?
You stopped queuing because you felt funny.
I mean, yes, mostly. Why did you stop queuing then?
I couldn't take standing in that godforsaken line a moment longer. Felt like I was gonna faint.
Keeps the ignorance away. Fair enough. And they'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
Probably. Oh, unless...
Peaceful for the moment. But for how long?
Not just yet, citizen. The whole place is a crime scene.
We just need to go past the fountain to make our delivery on the wharf.
portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
Please, Kerry, my darling, listen to me.
You brought me here. You did this. Do not interfere. He's coming home with me. Another one who wants to control me. He called me here. Trapped me. Pathetic little childish boy.
I only wished to explain myself, to make you see how...
No! Enough of your whining. Enough! Selfish, arrogant bastard of an artist. I wanted to be left in peace. And how does that help me? Or is it just to help him? Why does everything always have to revolve around Oscar Beverus?
Oh, my sweet Kerry. What did I do to you?
Save your tears for the ethereal plane. What are you saying? You're trying to confuse me. It's so hard to think. I don't remember.
Kerry, my sweet meat. I just need to know that what you did, that it wasn't my fault.
Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be!
The spirit's aura flickers, changes. She is confused, lost, dragged here unwillingly by a man who refused to let her leave.
Fine. If Oscar wants the truth, he can have it. We were a fling, nothing more. My decision had nothing to do with him. I did this because I was so fucking sad. All the time. Oscar finds it easier to imagine a world where women kill themselves over him than one where they have their own bloody problems.
I'm sorry, Kerry. I had no idea. But I was truly not to blame.
No, you weren't. So you and your poxy paintings stay away from me! We're done, Oscar. Over. Now let me rest in bloody peace.
Gods, what a mess I've made of it all. My sweet Ferelia. I've been a rotten fool, haven't I? And yet you never left my side.
It will take more than a ghost to scare me away. Though I wish you'd come to me sooner.
I'd like to stay. I confess I never felt ours was a marriage of substance. I rather thought you just liked me for my art. Throughout my ordeal, I saw how tenderly you cared for me. Even at my worst, you never left my side. Truly, you were the one who saved me. I'm so sorry, my darling. Please, before you go, I must pay you back. Come upstairs to my atelier. I promise you'll leave with something priceless. Immortality.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
Here she is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you... well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin? Wonderful. Stand yourself just there. And voila! All it needs now is a name. Something to capture the spirit in which it was created. Certainly the defender of artists. A perfect title. Please, take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
He really captured you.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require with your prize discard.
Did you want something?
So, first you save my husband, then you save our marriage. I can't tell you how grateful I am. I'm afraid when one falls in love with an artist, such drama comes with the territory. Needless to say, Oscar won't be having anything more to do with the supernatural. One possession is quite enough for any marriage. You must take up his offer. Go to his atelier, sit for him. Then perhaps you will understand what I see in him, flawed as he is.
Enter.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment. But for how long?
The only moment you're living in is this one. Worry about the next one when it comes.
It is sad to see how Jaheira has neglected her family. They should be prepared for the battle that is coming, or they may not survive it. Life is conflict. Coddling children and denying them that truth only makes them weak.
Jaheira would do anything to see her family safe. They're lucky to have her, and she's lucky to have them.
Githyanki. The word means quite literally Gith's children. But I have never known family the way Jaheira knows it. My so-called cousins are simply spawn hatched from the same clutch. I will never know who laid the egg I hatched from. And until I met Jaheira's family, I never thought to wonder. Well, enough brooding. What did you need?
What's on your mind? I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life.
You know, I never dreamed our noble Jaheira would be such a terrible, terrible mother. It's nice to see heroes are as awful as the rest of us, hmm?
What brings you by?
I brought my own